Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is gonna be my please forgive me video. And no, I'm not this kind of beauty YouTuber who puts on a hoodie and takes off the makeup and sits on the floor and starts crying because there was some scandal or something. None of this will, God willing, ever happen to me, and I just want to share a few thoughts about the Day of Atonement, the Jewish holiday of Yom Kippur, which is, when you see this, it's like starting in the next hours. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do today. And my makeup, just throwing that in, it's 15 hours old, so never mind. I'm totally super glowy. I'm really the person who would never ever need a highlighter because I'm so highlighted. Naturally highlighted. Anyway, yeah, so my kids are eating dinner upstairs. If you hear noise, that's what it is. The neighbors are playing piano. If you hear that, that's what it is. Just, you know, life goes on. Anyway, so that's what we're doing today, and I want to share a few thoughts with you about forgiveness and about this whole topic. So, you know, while I was thinking about this day that is approaching now, I was thinking, well, why do we need a day for this? You know, why do we have to have a Day of Atonement? And then I was thinking, I was sort of, you know, taking this to normal life, and I was thinking about marriage. Because, you know, I'm always trying to translate stuff down to my level. So I have it on a level that I understand, that I can handle and that I can relate to. Because atonement, like a God-given atonement that is so high that I don't even know how to approach this. I'm a simple girl. I'm not a theologian or a rabbi or anything, you know. And my level of knowledge when it comes to religious subjects and things like this in general is really, you know, I just see the things the way I feel them. This is my level. This is where I'm absolutely comfortable with, and I enjoy this level of childlike trust, you know, that I have in God. That is just it's very comforting for me to be like this and to not even have to understand everything, because I just know it's good, because God has just the best thoughts for me and the best you know, he wants the best for me. Anyway, so just that as a how do you say that, as a surrounding thing. Okay, so why do we need a day like this? So I brought it down to the level of marriage, and I was thinking, you know, when we think about forgiveness, yes, we should have that and the concept of it and the awareness of this every single day during the year. We do not need to wait for that one day in the year for atonement. So what happens usually in the weeks that are leading up to Yom Kippur is that all kinds of people suddenly come up to you and tell you, in case I did something wrong, then I'm sorry. In case I hurt you or offended you or whatever, I'm sorry. And I hate that. I hate that because it's such a general thing. For me, that doesn't mean anything. If there is something specific, yes, then come to me and ask me to forgive you, or talk to me about it, what you meant by saying this or by doing that or whatever, and we can talk about it, and yes, I can forgive you, but this general thing makes no sense in my books. Anyway, but why wait for this time? Or why tell someone, wow, now before Yom Kippur you shouldn't be behaving like this? It does not make sense to me. I want the whole year to be aware of this day and of this concept and of the concept of sin and forgiveness and what is right and what is wrong and what are the results and what are the things that come after. You know, I hope I'm making myself clear what I mean. So back to the marriage. You know, I was thinking, okay, so you always should love your husband or your spouse or your boyfriend or whatever it is in your life, but still you need this one day, this marriage anniversary, wedding anniversary, to celebrate it and to make yourself aware of it, because like everything in life, it gets lost in the normal rhythm of life, and you just get through every day, and it doesn't mean that you don't love each other, but you need those occasions to make yourself aware of your love. So I think this is what it is with Yom Kippur, that we just need that as people. God doesn't need this. I don't believe that God needs any of this. He just gives us these things for us, for our sake, because we need them as people, because we need this rhythm of life. We need these cycles that sort of close, you know, that another year is coming to a close from Yom Kippur to Yom Kippur, and that another year is finished, sort of, you know. And so there is also this whole thing about saying I'm sorry and please forgive me, you know, in this whole connection to Yom Kippur. I personally believe that there is a big difference, because when I say I'm sorry, then that is what is me. But when you say please forgive me, then you're expecting someone from something from a different person, which I think brings it to a whole different level, because that is nothing that you can control, you know. So I think both of these aspects have to be there. You have to be sorry, and you also have to ask for forgiveness. And so many thoughts about this. And I think that no matter what religion you are, I think we can all agree on the fact that it is so needed for us as people, as humans, that we have this knowledge that we'll be forgiven, that everything is going to be good, you know, and that there is like this swiping of the, how do you say that, the sheets? No, that's wrong. That you have a clean piece of paper, a clean sheet. Maybe, I don't know, you know what I mean. And from then on we can just go on and maybe try better, you know. That is this whole thing with forgiveness that is so comforting. And I find this, it's so important for us as people to have this in our lives, and to have the knowledge that someone greater than us is wanting to forgive, is wanting to reach out. And it's really just for us to come closer and to just accept it, you know. Because I think, and that is like really personal, like everything on my channel, it's really personal. I think that what I always do wrong is I'm projecting my problems to God. I always think that, well, God is never going to forgive me. God is never going to do whatever, you know. And really what it is, and it always is for me that way, is that I'm the one who cannot forgive myself, you know. I'm personally, and this is also again very raw and very personal, I'm struggling with eating issues. And that is not a secret, because I mean, you have seen me when I started my channel 1.5 years ago. I was super skinny, and I told you that I've been in therapy for 1.5 years, and now I'm filling up and I'm almost getting a little bit too full for my liking. Anyway, but I'm struggling with this, you know. I'm struggling with feeling guilty when I eat. I'm struggling with feeling guilty when I don't eat. You know, things like this. For me, eating is a huge issue. And I always feel like this is too much, and I can't bear it, and it's just always there. And then I think, wow, because it's the whole thing with me not forgiving myself, you know. It's not God. It's not God, because He's always there. He is there to make it right. He is there to help us. He is there who reaches out and who wants us to draw closer and to be His children. And it's just me who is blocked, you know. And I'm just using this food issue as an example. It's of course not the only issue that is out there. I'm struggling on a lot of levels because I'm human, and that's, you know, it's normal. And I don't think God judges us for that we are struggling and that it's not easy and that we're not half saints or something, or angels. I don't even think that we are supposed to be that way. Yeah, we're supposed to strive to be better and to correct our ways and to learn from our mistakes and not fall into the same traps over and over again. But even that happens, and even then God is there and reaches out and says, come on, give me your hand already. I want to help you, you know? So I think that is amazing. I think that's absolutely amazing. And I wish I would not forget that during normal days, you know, because when I'm struggling with something, or even when I'm here and before I turn the camera on and I'm shaking with fear, it's getting better, but still, you know, I'm still very, very nervous before I start filming, and especially videos like this, because for two reasons. Because I feel like I'm absolutely not qualified to speak about anything in regard to that, and second, because usually my subscriber count drops after these videos, you know. So and then I feel like, wow, why am I doing this? Why, you know? And last time, after my last video where I shared my New Year's resolutions with you, connected to the Jewish New Year, I actually got so much positive feedback that I was absolutely blown away by your comments in the comment section. So that was actually very, very encouraging for me to again sit down and do a video like this for this next holiday here now, because I'm every single time I'm debating, should I not, should I, yes. It is always a struggle, and really I sit here before I turn on the camera and say, God, you have to help me, because I have no idea, I have nothing to give. That's always my approach, because I do have nothing to give. I'm really just sharing what is in my heart at that moment. So anyway, I hope that was good enough. Yeah, anyway, I just hope that if you are celebrating Yom Kippur, or if that is part of your religion, or if it is not, even then, you know, that we can all go into this day, or just into our next day of our life, in the knowledge that God is there with his arms open for us, and that we can draw closer, that he wants us to be closer, that we can have this every single day of the year. We don't have to wait for a special day. God wants us to be closer and to come closer, and to be his children, and to be wanting this from our own accord every single day of the year. So yeah, and with that, I just want to wish everybody who is Jewish and knows the terminology, that we should all be inscribed in the book of life for the next year. And yeah, actually I want to wish all of us that we should be there for life and for the good things, and that it may hold just good things for us and blessings, and that it will all come and prosper and just blossom in all of our lives. Yeah. Oh, I so want that. Anyway, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Please feel free to leave your comments again in the comment section, and just let me know what you think. Should I continue doing videos like this? Is this any good for any one of you or not? Do you prefer like not? Then I'm totally fine not doing this and doing a makeup look instead. But as my channel is a beauty and lifestyle channel, I of course want to pull in things. I just sometimes really feel like, especially with topics like this, that there are so many people also on YouTube who are so much better than this, but than I am. I mean, anyway, so that's what it is for today, and I want to wish you Chag Sameach. I want to wish you everything good that is in God's hands to give for us, to give to us. And yeah, I can't wait to see all the blessings that come in our lives in the coming year, and to share that with you, and yeah, to just be on the journey together as always. So if you're new here, then please subscribe to my channel, and if you have comments, then please leave them in the comment section. You find, of course, all the information as always in the description box. And besides that, I'll see you here after Yom Kippur for probably the new makeup releases video that is coming up on Wednesday, but it's going to come up later on Wednesday, because I have to wait till Yom Kippur is over. Anyway, so that is that, and I'll see you here then. And up until then, go ahead and sparkle, be super, super blessed, and I love you so much. Hugs and kisses. Bye.